don't have a smooth presentation, and your language, your word choice, your action, everything there, and very competitive. And also, it had to attract the audience and had to attract the judge. That's why I say quite convincing. In a way, convincing a close ball, and that's very important. Of course, the judge may ask, and they may agree and disagree. They might spread one of them for them. I don't agree with you, but do not conclude or assume they make judgment based on your answer. I don't believe that, because we have objective assessment. Okay, if you really know about and you speak it so well in a way that you present it, not just repeating the same message again and again, and then you will learn good score. And sometimes I must say, the person who begins first, sometimes we hesitate at the first speaker. We don't know how we should give the score. We don't know, but sometimes we go back and readjust a little bit. But it's not that bad. It's just like normally people in the middle and on the last end you have a better chance in my experience. Because the judges say, oh, the past, the previous contestants speak this way, and they can have a kind of comparable level, see whether you are good or bad in among yourself, something like that. But we are given time to reflect, and some of us go back and readjust the temporary marking. But that's my answer. I believe we don't make judgment based on your personal conclusion. And as I said, even you say you conclude, don't just say, I believe, I don't believe. You can say, why you believe so? What evidence did you to make you believe that way? And you speak to a judge, or a group of judge that experience. I can say I know anything, and you cannot just lie. When you speak on a certain topic, I know whether you can evidence is true or not. It's not just a student from school who don't understand anything. You speak to a guy who has very diverse and rich background and knowledge in different areas. Keep in mind that different from speaking in the school, classroom, and public speaking. That's why I say you speak to people who know little or know nothing, and people who know a lot. And sometimes you speak to the people who know more than you. But you need them to be with you. Why? Something like that. Okay? Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier about the body language, is that because I have this problem with I go on stage and I did a lot of body language, and that work? That really score?
Try to do and practice. Whether it's too much or not, when you do and practice, you can ask feedback from your friend whether it's a disturbing action or if you like rigid like that, is it good or not? If you're too active, is it good or not? Then you adjust to make it appropriate. I cannot say it is good or not, but it do affect you if you stand still, if you don't pay attention to the audience, you don't look at the judge, you don't care about the dictionary, just speak by yourself or whatever like that. Your score will not be very much, will not give much score. Okay? Public speaking is about two-way communication. It's not one-way communication. Communication between exchange of word or exchange of eye contact, and they agree even when you talk, they shake their hand and all like that. They are following you. That's two-way communication. Very important. And do not make audience feel irritated by your action. It's very important.
One of the questions we asked, one of the questions the judges asked, we couldn't know the answers. Could we move on to a different question?
Try to answer, but normally clarify and give any answer that you can, the best of your knowledge, if you understand. Either you can even sometimes simple answer, I agree, I disagree, I see your point. However, I would not, I cannot answer specifically on this because I need to research further. It's also an answer. You don't have to answer in the way I need to answer the answer. You know, it's for answer. I'm not saying I don't answer. You have to choose a perfect. No one is perfect. And this, I'm not professor. And when I used to do some teaching, and I always say, you ask me certainly, give me what you answer. And here is my answer. And if I don't understand or I don't know the answer yet, I think you have a good question, but let's together research on that topic. You know, I don't know the answer. I cannot give answer. Or even I know I don't say answer. Based on my knowledge, in my view, maybe this or that. You know, but if you have, how about your other people? What you see? What is your view? What you understand? You know? And then you exchange. It's not be authoritative. In Khmer we say ring so. I encourage you to stop ring so. Okay? Stop ring so. Ring này. Ring repeat ring charana. Okay? So stop. Okay? Repeat. Repeating, copying, but researching, analyzing, and sharing your view. That is the way the world experiencing, and you need to be in that environment. Okay? Enough for my sharing, and you read many times, so another chance for you here and there. And I hope the training will let me know when the time's up. Okay? You tell me when I must stop. Okay? I'm here, happy to answer any question after the time you give me.
Morning, sir. And after listening to your presentation, I actually learned a lot. But still, I have a question. There are two questions in my mind. And the first one is, the judging criteria are based on four things, and I think it's all about the quality of your speech and how you will word it. So I wonder if the judge will judge you based on your skills of English, because this is an English-speaking competition. So will I be judged by my quality of English skills, like how correct my grammar is and how I use the right vocab, something like that. And the second question is about the question that the judge asked. If they ask quite a confusing question and we ask them to repeat a lot of questions, will we not score based on that circumstance? And what if we cannot answer the question at all? Will we directly lost in the competition? Thank you.
My answer based on my view and my experience. Public speaking, of course, we need to focus more on the word choice in a way that is understandable. Objective is you can make the audience understand the objective, and you provide kind of a reasonable statements. Grammar is not always there. They don't put emphasis on grammar. You may miss out some word that's, this is about the text. It text you about grammar, but the public speaking is about delivering your speech. Sometimes in the speech before not always read. So if you read the statement, as a public speaking, you may come with a kind of verbal in a very informal sometimes. You use in a speaking language, it's not written language. Okay? So grammar is one thing, but of course you choose a good choice, you speak clear terms and clear words. If you can pronounce it clearly, then the judge can understand. But pronunciation, as we like to say, American English, British English, Ocean English, you might say, it's okay, we don't, and sometimes in Cambodian, we cannot have the word that lower express so clearly in a way that we can understand you mean this term or that term. But in Japan, they don't have why. So yen, we can say yen, they call it A. Philippines, we don't have ding. Just slang, but everybody understand. Sometimes you understand, so it's fine. And for the question, I said, no, the judge will share, will try to ask you question one by one. But if it's too long and it doesn't come to a question, you better ask. You need to catch the question. You can say, you intend to ask me your question is about this or not. If not, then they say, no, my question is something else. Or if you don't really ask the question, could you please specify what is your question? And then try to answer. The answer can be, in my opinion, this not the ask. And you can say, your question is quite hard and I'm not an expert in the area. I think it's a subject of further research. It can be also answered. And not just simply answer what you don't know. If you say, what is the shape of the sun? I think it's flat. Oh, no worries, it's not flat. What is the shape of the earth? It's flat before. If you say round, everyone will laugh and say you're crazy, right? But now you say, no, round. So don't give the fact that you already know, but you don't know. That is the search. So the words. Even if you hear the judge, make a statement for all, try to understand. Different judge that have different actions. Right? So you will experience only many, it's a combination, it's not just Cambodia. So you will experience it. Okay?
Good morning, sir, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your detailed presentation. Anyway, I would like to ask about judging criteria. Do all the judging criteria have equal marks? And I would like to give you an example of that. One public speaker is very good at knowledge. For example, is so good at giving facts. But another speaker has a very good pronunciation. Also, he or she is very fluent. So, if the judge has to decide which one, like who is the winner, so can you tell me whether the one who has good public speaking, or we can say deliberate manner, or the one who has high knowledge?
Okay, I think it's my answer. In the for judging criteria, each is given score ranks from 0 to 9. The judge will make an overall judgment for each criteria and give score for each area. Okay, so the knowledge, the way you present, like you can understand about the subject in listening about that, you give a score, and then when it's beautiful, and all that, then you use the score. So, and when the idea, content, expression, delivery, you use the score, and you answer the question what way, use the score. And not specifically on just a virtual, in fact, it's very hard to do like a full assessment like in text, because we are given short time to reflect, and we cannot analyze everything in order to come to a fair way. But the preferable public speaking is about understandable, about objective, about how to present. Sometimes they don't agree with you on the topic, but you see that you present why. It's about presentation, not necessarily about words. I say use words that the judge don't understand. It's not a good choice. Don't always say I must use different words. But public speaking, try to use words that they can understand. Sometimes we change words a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, it's kind of meaning. use them about that, but don't use very high technical term unless the term is in the question, and you need to elaborate some of the term, okay? And then go on. Refer back it when after you deal that you will understand that term. Okay. Okay, now any more question?
Excuse me. Do we choose our own topic or the judge give us topic?
Okay, topic will be organized by Springboard, even like 15 minutes before the testing time. So you will be identified lucky draw. Yeah, so there will a bunch of question or issue for you to pick by lucky draw. Okay, Jack doesn't give you any questions, but Springboard give you questions. That's why I say sometimes if you're lucky, you know the topic you can present. And I must frankly say, as a judge in the previous position, some of the topic I didn't understand much well. And I had to try to understand, but when the contestant make me understand, you know the topic I raised. But sometimes if you speak the topic that the judge knows, sometimes you get lost of your talk. Doesn't mean the judge knows, and see that you're not making a good point on that. It is a way in a company you can find out. You cannot satisfy everyone, but you can. You just speak to the person. Maybe not very much, knowledgeable, and they feel that what the person are very sophisticated or kind of expert. They will take you a lot of credit, right? That's the strength of public speaking. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. And my question is, what sort of topic will be given to the contestant? Can you give us some example?
This one I cannot answer you. It's a matter of Springboard organization. I cannot give you any hints. So if you ask everyone, for those who attend this and those who attend this session. So I refrain from giving any answer, but if Springboard would like to share, then this is the next session. Okay. And I think before ending this, I'd like to hear some question from the children. Very beautiful. The children, maybe it's good. I'd like to encourage junior contestant to ask questions, not just only the other participants. Show your leadership. You are the leading person for the country. So you ask question, you will compete if there is a competition. I like to hear at least one question from your group, especially the red, the ball. Okay, so any? This is a chance, not a mandatory chance, but it's chance given to you if you like to ask question. Demonstrate how you can make this happen. Okay. The time now, start up.
No, not yet.
Okay, one more question.
Thank you, Professor, for your marvelous speech, but I have got a question about the speed of our speaking. Normally, when we have to come to the stage to start our speaking, we will be nervous. And this could be the result of gaining our speed. It's like we really talk very fast. So the judge is, it's hard for the judges to catch what we really need. But we have delivered a very reasonable knowledge and deliver like some reasonable points and convince statement. So could this affect to our presentation of scores?
Yes. You are competing with the world. You need to prepare yourself. Practice more, make yourself confident. Speak in a way and a manner that is listens, understandable, with confidence. That is one other criteria. Speak with confidence. Okay, you cannot say, I know the topic, I can speak it because I'm nervous. You have no confidence.
Chạy kìa.
Practice. The more
Bom
practice,
chọc.
the more confidence. Okay.
Kiếm hai cái đâu.
No or not no. I speak in a way that is confidence. That's why experience in speaking to the public more than you hear the confidence. If one will touch passing or failing, passing is good, failing is experience. Right? The more you do, the more you get experience. That feels so bad. Right? At the end, it's just in the last chart, emotional. But that feel bad. At least I did mistake on that stage. I want to say, especially when you already fall on the stage and hit with the like group. Right? That's my answer. Okay. That's all I think. Okay.
Good morning, sir. I would like to ask you to share the effective way of using microphone, because in some cases that they have such the problem with the vocal control, so it's really hard for the sound of us. Even we deliver the very good speech, but when we have a problem with the sound, no one can understand you, even the judges. So
Cho mình
can you
mình
share
xả nó
some
một
ways
speak
to-
file nó mình là
Thank you.
Ban đầu nó nói
By hand,
Now
I
we
think
don't
it's
use
never
1, 2, 3,
holding
4
in
rồi.
one thing, and when you put
Four
in,
rồi mình
you can
này
first
học
speak.
lý nó.
You when you
Sometimes
speak,
mean
watch out,
that
that's why eyes
Bao nhiêu
contact
tay
and
nó
know
trên tay
you
nó nói.
to assess whether the audience will feel a listen about your voice or not. And if not, then hold it a bit lower or whatever, adjust and then you put your hand to your chest to allow the microphone stable and when you speak, you will kind of send the voice to the microphone in a very stable way. You do like this. Sometimes you create further echo and experiment with fire action. Maybe you need to change hand. You just hold like that, like this. I experience. That's why holding the microphone, you need to like this, and they don't hear you. Like this sometimes it's fluctuating all the time. Okay, that's right. Okay. So maybe how is my speech? Is it enough? Too loud, too low, or how? Maybe I advising you, but you don't hear me, or my voice is too loud, and I'm very bad advisor. Can you hear me enough? Question. Is it enough? Listen enough? Too loud?
As you said before, when you do the public speaking, you have to make the audience understand the topic. But what if the candidate don't understand the topic? Will you explain them or give them some proof?
That's hard. If you really don't understand the topic, it's very hard for you to speak. That's why I say sometimes it's a matter of luck. If you don't understand the topic, try to ask people, research whatever, try whatever you can within the time given. If you can do it and know the topic you speak, if not, then I say even you lose, don't feel bad. Sometimes you don't know. Right? Next time you complete again, you have a chance to express to the public that you are knowledgeable and you can be the champion. Okay? Okay, so I think I end my session.
Now let's go on to Mr. Sanjay for presenting orientation.
A really long session this morning. We must be very tired. But it was every minute. Because this is not just an opening ceremony. It is what will change your life. Even you are a winner, or a finalist, or a contestant, this will be change your life. With the public speaking skill, with the debate skill, it will definitely change your life forever. So I'm going to present about the debating, but before I'm moving on, I will tell you more about the preliminary English test because there is a few parts that I have to finish, and then to make sure you are doing well in the exam. Because if you don't understand instruction of the exam, and even you have a good English, even reading, speaking, listening, and writing, you might fail because you don't know clearly about the instruction. So I hope you have all the document with you when you come to the front. There is a lot of document in the front that giving to you this morning. So I hope you have it all. So in the exam booklet, let's say the first part of the reading, question 1. Or question 0. They say, no bicycle again, glass please. So if you think answer B is correct, you just highlight below letter B in the exam booklet. You can write on the exam booklet, but you have to transfer to the answer sheet. So the correct answer for no bicycle again class please is A. So the example answer is A. And then the correct answer they say, do not leave your bicycle touching the window. So you understand about that? And the next part is for writing, part 1 and part 2. And also part 3 at the back. So part 1, write your answer below. So you have to highlight as well. And your answer you have to write on box 1, box 2, or box 3, or box 4, or box 1. And then go on part 2. You see the exam booklet and then write on the part 2. And for part 3 it's the same. So write the word required. If they say 500 words, you have to write 500.